Hi, Cancer. This is Allie with the Sea Owl. Thank you for choosing to spend your precious time with me in spirit here today. We're here to get you the messages and guidance, surprise information, however you want to look at it. We're looking to connect with spirit and your spirit team to get those messages for you today. So thank you for being here. Please take a deep, mindful breath, close your eyes, and connect to the energy in this reading for me. I'm glad you're here. I hope this gives you a few moments of self-care in your day today when it finds you. So thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have for Cancer for the month of November 2022? Messages for Cancer for the month of November 2022, Spirit, please and thank you. Those that are here watching, Cancer, November 2022. So I can feel some energy has moved into the room with me. We'll examine that in a moment. There may be someone very connected to you that you have lost, that you've been grieving over, and I feel as though they are showing up right now. We will see here in just a moment. Any other messages for Cancer, please and thank you, Spirit. Okay, Seven of Swords. And then before I turn these over, I am going to use a separate deck to understand what this energy that came into the room, who or what that is for you. I'm hearing someone dearly departed and newly departed. But you know, newly departed could still be someone within the last 5 years, because okay. Thank you, Spirit, and thank you, Cancer, for being patient with me while I get this reading here for you. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So we have Six of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Queen of Cups, and then the Seven of Swords. So first, I want to talk about the energy that I feel connecting in the room with us right now. And I feel that it could be a father, definitely a masculine energy, someone who really took charge in their life and helped take charge of other people, would get things done. I feel like they are coming across as wanting to say they were masculine to the point of fault, but they didn't know how to be any other way while they were alive. That now that they have crossed over and are finally more connected with their higher self, their soul, they're able to see more clearly how they could have done things differently to have gotten a better effect on their overall life. Not that they have regrets about their life, just that they can see more clearly now. And I feel that this is a person who's very significant to you, and there's a lot of memories, there may be some trauma there, but there's a lot of memories, and accepting their passing has been extraordinarily difficult for you, and they've witnessed that, and they've hurt for you in feeling such a way. But they're coming into your reading, Cancer, to remind you. And I realize accepting this statement is much easier said than done, especially when we're in a place of deep grief. But every ending is a new beginning, and that is no different for us as souls. We go back to source, and I may not specifically know the details of what that looks like or what that even is, but I believe we go back to our Creator, back to creation, and start on a new path, a new journey, whatever that might look like for your soul at that time. But that they are not lost, they are not gone. Their love lives inside you and many others, I'm hearing. And to not allow yourself to waste one more second of your precious energy here in the kind of deep grief that keeps you from even being able to get out of bed, because they are with you, and they're very happy, and they're totally living their best soul life in the spiritual realm. But they're saying this in a loving way, in a compassionate way. They don't want to see you spend any more of your precious time grieving because it's harming you, it's hurting you, and they're with you. Their energy is always with you. And they want you to acknowledge and know that they are with you, and not hurt so deeply, not feel so helpless and alone in this feeling. They're also asking for you to take a little more time in tending to yourself and your needs and the things that make you feel like a functioning person. So, and that's going to be different for every single person listening, but maybe you're someone who used to get their hair and nails done frequently, and you've been in such a place of grief that you haven't done that in a long time. They're saying to start small in tending to these things in your home life, in your everyday world, your body, picking up around the house a little more, not over challenging yourself as you come out of this, but challenging yourself to do one thing a day. And maybe that one thing is you get up and put your clean clothes away, and the rest of the day you're on the couch watching Netflix, and that's the best you can do. Then know that you gave 100% that day. If you feel like you can tack on a little bit more, then try it, but don't overwhelm yourself, and don't make yourself feel like, I didn't accomplish anything today, I'm lazy, I'm worthless. Remove those words from your repertoire, because they're untrue statements. There's a lot of knowledge. I'm getting esoteric knowledge for you specifically that you're meant to come into in this life. There's a lot of deep soul work and healing that you are to bring to your own life, and then eventually to others. But it's getting past this voice in your head that feels very intense, and it feels very real. And the feelings feel so intensely. But we have to remember to check in with our higher selves, check in with spirit to see, is this a true statement or not? And I guarantee you, if you ask yourself, am I really worthless? Am I truly a worthless human being? Your higher self would be nudging you to know that that's not true. There's nothing worthless about you. If you try to tell yourself that you are just the laziest binge eater, Netflix watcher there is. Well, you may be watching Netflix and you may not be eating the right foods, but are you doing the very best you can to survive in this moment? Because you can't ask yourself to give more than what it's able to, and you've been in a deep, deep place of grief. So please, moving forward, be kinder to yourself as you navigate this, but also this individual coming through wants you to know how loved you are, how they're with you all the time, trying to give you signs and signals. You may see 4 or 5 repeating a lot. Those numbers might be significant to you. 45, 54, those numbers could be significant somehow. Birthdays maybe, or an age, but that there is no true ending to death. Every ending starts a new beginning, and to take comfort in that for everyone that you hold dear and for yourself. We are divinely connected to Source, and we can tap into that anytime. And I think when your thoughts start to get carried away with you, that is something that you should remember. Let me go within. Let me meditate on that. Let me pause and really ask myself if what I'm thinking is a true statement. And just start really small and see how it snowballs for you and how things start to transform and doors start to open. And soon you'll notice that you aren't in such a deep, dark place anymore. Soon you'll realize you've started to dig your way out of it. So, are there any other messages for Cancer Spirit? They're telling me one more. Thank you. What deck would you like? Okay. So, they want me to pull a card from the Starseed Oracle, and they're saying that this will be further confirmation for you. Further confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy. Pleasure, joy, make love to life. I feel as though this could definitely be a father-like energy. It doesn't have to be, but I have been picking up on that throughout the reading. And I feel like, again, they want to let you know to only think of the distance with them right now as being on 2 different sides of the same lake, as the same body of water. Think of the water as the veil between worlds. And it may be hard for you to see all of him, but he has a perfect view of you and how you feel and the goings on in your life. And as you start to take better care of yourself, you're going to see more and more evidence of your loved ones, but especially this loved one, being with you all the time. I think that's pretty beautiful. So those are your messages, Cancer. That was a really powerful reading. I feel very, very honored to you, your loved one, your spirit guides, for allowing me to channel this message for you. I'm truly grateful. Thank you for spending your precious time with me. If this reading resonated, I would love to hear in the comments below. Please let me know. If you're interested in a personal reading, that information is in the description box below, or you can go to theseal.com. And again, I'm truly grateful to have spent this time with you. Like, share, subscribe if you feel called to do so. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.